Good morning. It's the Absolutely Mindy Show on Kids Place Live. And Tori, do you remember a couple of weeks ago how we talked about David Rush and Jonathan Hannon, those two buddies in Boise, Idaho, who are trying to did break a world record by being the pair to throw the most amount of tennis balls into a bucket on the other one's head?
Yes. The world record-breaking Boise Buddies.
Yes. Well, they are at it again, Tori, only this time it's not with tennis balls.
What are they doing?
It's with, okay, I'm going to try to have you guess what they're doing. So it involves wet sponges.
Ew.
And themselves. So we're talking about David Rush and Jonathan Hannon. They are two friends, and they are breaking these world records while staying more than 6 feet apart. So these are social distancing world records. And David Rush, by the way, has already broken over 100 world records. So this is what they're spending their quarantine doing.
My first guess was that they were trying to wash as many dishes as possible by covering their bodies in sponges and just kind of rolling over a pile of dishes.
Nope, that's not what they're doing, but you can try that at home, Tori.
Wet sponges.
Wet sponges, and they are keeping a social distance of more than 6 feet apart from each other.
Are they playing badminton with sponges?
Nope.
Tennis?
One more guess, and then I'll tell. Nope. Okay, you want me to just tell you?
Please.
Okay. David Rush and Jonathan Hannon just broke a world record for the most hits to the face with wet sponges in 30 seconds.
What?
Yeah. So the way this works is David Rush is throwing wet sponges, don't try this at home, at Jonathan Hannon's face and trying to hit it with the wet sponges. And they did this for 30 seconds, and they got 40, I think they threw 54 wet sponges, hit in the face with 43, and they did this in 30 seconds. The previous world record for this rank, or whatever you want to call it, this sport, was 36 sponges to the face. So they made it with 43.
I wonder how they determined which person would do the throwing and which person was doing the receiving.
Have you ever been hit in the face with a wet sponge?
Can't say that I have.
Me neither, but I can't imagine it feels very good.
But I imagine it does sound very funny.
Like trying to catch sponges with your face 43 times in 30 seconds?
Do you think we're going to see this at the next Olympics?
I have no idea, but there is a strange part of me that kind of wants to try it.
Me too.
I can't wait to see what they do next week, but this is how they're spending their quarantine, just breaking world records while social distancing. That, of course, was David Rush and Jonathan Hannon, two buddies in Boise, Idaho. We'll be right back. It's the Absolutely Mindy Show on Kids Place Live.